trailer off today. Just one of them. Other two out. Got an empty one, and I'm gonna go ahead and empty that one tomorrow, just to have it free for the next person. About to cut some branches and stuff off at my house. Add it with that load, cause my brother he ain't used it all the way. So we'll do that. Up early, drop one off real quick, then head to the next job. It's the benefit of having a dump trailer and still, do renovation work. It's a business all in its own. You just got to get up early. If you get up early enough and have your trailers empty, then get some good money in this dumpster business. But that's what I try to do. I try to get as early as possible. At least try to get like one or two out, and go ahead and start my day. And if you was interested, it's not hard. Now the bagging up, you gotta have practice. And I ain't know how to bag them up when I first started. That's the crazy part. But you just gotta practice with it. I remember the first time I was at the transfer station. Boy, I was so nervous. They screaming and hollering. They like, back it up. I said, I don't know what I'm doing. This one, I got this one used. I got this one for $7,500. I mean, I gotta fix some things on it, but it's still good. That's a good price for a high side.
The destination is on your left.
That's what you want. You want a high side. Cool action. Yeah. That's what you want. And that's just me. I'm a firm believer on just getting what you want. I had a low profile trailer at first, but I ain't like it because stuff was falling out, and I don't want to be on the freeway and something fly off and it damage somebody's car or somebody get hurt. So I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna sell it, and then I'm just gonna put a little bit more money and get a high side dump. But yeah, I ain't pay too much for this one. And I'm at the house.
The destination is on your left. Arrived.
So I'm gonna have to park this on the street. And he was right about that. The house right here is right by the school. So yeah, if you wanna look on Facebook Marketplace in your area. I did a live video where we was just looking at prices and everything, and I was just showing people some good deals, because a lot of times people be in certain areas where they don't have a good clientele base. I'm trying to get as close. It all matters. For like me, I'm in a small city, but it's not too small. I'm in Cleveland, so it's enough people in the city for me to service folks. But hey, Rebecca, I'm feeling good today. I'm glad to see you back on. Yeah, this around. I just need some new tires. I done swapped one of my rims off another dumpster, put it on here. New tires, and I gotta fix this jack, but I'm gonna get all this squared away before the winter come, cause you know I don't want no hiccups this winter. I just want to drop them and go, but I don't know. I feel like this close enough to the street. But I guess this the house right here. I guess they got a full clean out or wherever the case might be, but just gotta get some new tires. Like I said, oh, and I had broke this. I gotta get my welder to fix that, but it'll latch on from the top. And right here, you gotta fix that too. For 7,500, you can't go wrong with it. But this is 7x14. The other two I got, they 7x16s. Driveway friendly, all that good stuff. So I'm about to unload it. Make my little Instagram post. And then I'm gonna go to the other house where I'm doing the drywall work and stuff at. But yeah, like, if you're a landscaper, it'll be a plus. If you into renovation works and rehabs, and even if you an investor and you just got your own property, can't go wrong. You're gonna save so much on dump fees. Depending, you know, if you know where you're going, you're gonna save so much on that end. It's a good move. Yeah, I got both jacks in here. So yeah, everything flowed for me because I'm already known in my city for doing this work. So for me to promote me having dumpsters, it was just like a plus. It was a plus for me. And, you know, it's just less of a headache on the client. You know, they don't got to worry about getting a dumpster and all that crazy stuff. I'm already coming with everything. That's all I do. So I was telling folks, use your Instagram for promotion too. All I do is this. Go on here. Show the whole thing, probably show a little bit of house. And just do this. That's all they need to see. Don't do that. Depending on how I feel, I'll put some music on the shit or not. Then I'll just tell them, need dumpster services, hit me up. I put some emojis in there, catch their attention. Boom. I use the same emojis. Where the truck at? With a little green truck. Boom. Make it look good so they can see it. Y'all can see. Any dumpster services, send me bam. I do that shit every other day. It's free promotion. No Google. None of that crazy. Free. Free 99. So you gotta realize some people be on their phones from the start of the morning to the end of the day. So if you got Facebook, Instagram, whatever, TikTok, promote your business on all those platforms. Don't just use it just for pictures. But I got something interesting. I've been thinking about this trailer that I'm dumping on right now. See, I'm thinking about either selling this one or trading it to get the roll off dumpster, the bumper pull with the roll off. So I've been messaging dude. It's just the one with the bins. So what I'm thinking, I just want to get this and add it to my arsenal, just so I can have multiple bins. Because like I think I went live before talking about that. I want like a bin just for all my scrap, and probably get another bin just to drop off. And you know, at this point I'd rather just have multiple bins rather than just having multiple trailers. That way I can cut back on the expenses as far as like tires and, you know, little things like batteries and things like that. Because yeah, these batteries do be dying. These batteries will die. They sit long enough without being used. So that's that. Yeah, I think it'll be smooth, you know, have a bin just in my yard. Get this scrap, get my money from that. Just make things more convenient on my end, because I've been giving up a lot of scrap. I'll leave it at job sites, I'll give it away to somebody else. So I'm gonna see what dude wanna do. If you do want to trade, I'll just get all this fixed for him. That way we can just do an even swap. And we don't have no problems or nothing like that. But it come with a bin, and then the thing about the bins, they not as expensive as you buying a whole new trailer. You know, you can get a bin for like $4,000, or $5,000. So that's a plus on its own. That's my main thing. I just want to get back on my scrap. It's money and scrap. It's money and scrap. That'll be more convenient on my end. I come with a whole bin of scrap every other month. That's at least a couple $100. I gotta take care of gas, whatever little miscellaneous little purchases and all types of stuff. And then I can just have multiple bins. I can have my two trailers that I got, and I can just have 5 bins. The only thing I have to worry about on that case is just the yard space. This is where to put them. But you know, that ain't no issue. That ain't no issue with that lock up. Where's the lock? I just seen the lock. That ain't no issue over here. My trailers got the wheel lock, hitch bar lock, and I got Apple couple tags in them, so as far as securing them, that's good. Good on that end. You gotta make these as hard as possible to steal for somebody that's into them. But yeah, I gotta get that jack fixed. I think the spring broke, something like that. But it ain't gonna hurt nothing. So now I might just make my way to the other little job spot. Let me see what dude can. Matter of fact, I'm taking pictures of the trailer now. I'll just take pictures of it now. I'll just take boom. Yeah. Cause shit, he can help me out. Shit, that'll be a plus. So now I'm just. That's if dude want to trade for his little bin setup. Like I said, I'm just sending them pictures. So yeah, it seemed like he said yes. I don't know if he said yes as for it to be available or yes as in he'll trade for the dumpster. So I just send them pictures of mine. But yeah, like, that's what I want. That way I can just have a bin in my yard. You know how much scrap I can put in here? Refrigerators, bust them down first. Put them in there. Have this in my yard. As soon as it fill up, put the tarp over it. I'm taking it straight to the scrap yard. I know guaranteed it's gonna be at least 400-500 in scrap depending on what I got. You know, like the copper and brass and all that, I take that in the house. I got garbage cans dedicated for that. And then I can get multiple bins. Let me see. Just like this. This is a perfect example. Dude, right now, I have 2 dumpsters, 13 yards for sale, $4,200 a piece. So, you know, you just gotta work your move, you know. Let's say, about to ask some. I'm gonna say trailer include. No. Shit, that might just cut that, but I'm pretty sure. Let me see. Or I was thinking about something like this on the cheap end, just for scrap, just to have it. But see, me knowing me, I'm gonna use this for a load. So I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna avoid all that. And having them bins, it'll just look good on that end. You know? I'll be more versatile. The only thing about the bins is that I just don't wanna I don't wanna mess up nobody's driveway. That was my reason for choosing the dumpsters that I got now. But I already got 2. I already got 2 of them. So yeah. Number 3 is cool, but This over I'm over on Wade Park. Okay. Yeah, number 3 is cool. But I just feel like that little setup, it'll be more convenient for me. All I have to do is just eventually over time just get one more bin. That way I won't be losing out on having 3 trailers. I can just have 2 bins. And, I can do that. Now how these times set up, man, you gotta have. You can't let no money go. I don't care how much you gotta have multiple streams of income, man. Me keeping these stoves and refrigerators and all this stuff and clean outs, man, that's gonna add up. And the question may be, why not just use that 3rd trailer just for scrap? Use boulevard that way. Why not use the 3rd trailer for that scrap? It's weird. Hear me out. It's weird. But it seems like when I just had the 2, they'd both be booked up. And it was just like they'd both be booked up, or it's a weird setup. I seen somebody posted something like that on Instagram. Like, having 2 is cool, but having 3, it's just the flow of things is way better. The flow of things with having 3 of them is way better for me. But having 2, I just ran into the problem of they both being full at the same time, and I gotta, it was just too much. But like having that 3rd one, it made everything smooth. So I wouldn't want my 3rd one just sitting in my backyard. Like they gotta go out and make money for me. They got to. Hold up. Should have just went down 105. But shit, that's that, man. Oh, he in Illinois. Shit. That's a ride. Illinois. That definitely is a ride. But it's worth it. Especially if it's just a swap out. I'd be better all day. That's just my way of thinking, though. Hey, kid, you been missing. Where you been? I ain't see you on the live. Let me stop playing. Last time I went live was like 2 days ago. Peace. Busy. I know that's right. I've been busy too. But It's almost over. About to finish these 2 projects. Real close, man. And once I get this check, thinking about buying this other house. So, let's see. That's if it's still available by then. If not, oh well, it'll go straight to the bank. But let me see. I got a picture of it. It's just a single. For the price, I feel like it's a good price. That way, all I got to do is just go in the house, renovate the bathroom and kitchen. That'll probably take me about 2 weeks on end, and get it right back on the market. Well, not on the market, but I can just rent it straight out. It's not a bad house. Let me see. I'm about to find pictures. See, after these projects was done, I was gonna treat myself on getting a Cuban, but it's just like I don't got time to be. I ain't even about to put myself out there like that. That'll come in the future, but I said nah. This little opportunity came up. I said, yeah, I gotta jump on this. I'm trying to find a picture. These first grade. Don't get me wrong, I like jewelry. But it's just like sometimes you gotta really just like sit down and think like, do I really wanna put myself out there like that? And you can say it's an investment. It's gold. It's solid gold. It ain't like no bust down. Yeah, I don't even want to put myself in harm's way. What they say, I call that. It'd be more so house jewelry more than anything. It'd be house jewelry more than anything. Damn, I'm trying to find this damn place. But hopefully it's still available. I'm just gonna cash him out. I ain't even paying no damn thing. I'm gonna see if I can talk him down a little bit. I don't got no pictures right here. Nah, it's a picture. I took a picture of this house. It was before that, it was probably like around this time. Oh, here it is. Cut them trees, get that yard together. That's easy. That's an easy. I want to say on the low end, like 1,000 a month. And for the price, shit, I get my money back within, I want to say like a year and a half. That's my main goal right now. I'm just trying to, man, I'm not holding on to no cash. Like, it gotta be all investments. It gotta be all investments. So that's my plan. If everything fall through this week, I can lock that in, and then I can start working on my other home. Now this one, I'm almost done getting that one together. I just gotta get some vinyl siding on it. That's probably, I gotta get all that. I don't want to paint it. I just want to get some vinyl siding. I want to do it myself, but I don't got no scaffolds, no ladders. I don't got none of that. And then it's just like the price of me buying all that, it'll come out the same. It's me paying somebody or almost near. And let's see my other house with my duplex. It's kind of old. This thing, let me see my duplex. I'm gonna get a better one. So yeah, that's my thing. If I could just lock in this one more house, and I spend the remainder of this year and next year getting them all together and rent it out, especially with Section 8. With Section 8, I probably clear at least from the numbers I seen online, if everything goes smooth, I'll probably clear like 6,000-7,000 a month just off of rental property. So that's my goal, and then once I get that established, it's on the floor. It's on the floor. But man, I don't know. Looking for these pictures. Yeah, you know, that's just the hack of being young at this point. Yeah, that's good. That's just the hack. You gotta use your youthful years to try to get as much things that's gonna make you money. So that way, when I get older and when I really, you know, when that age kick in, I can really like sit back and be like, no, I don't feel like working today. Or, you know, or I can necessarily I can just be on some, I'm gonna just, you know, do it just to get out the house. And I don't necessarily gotta do it just to keep the bills paid, because I already got things in place taken care of me. And that's what I tell folks. You can't just live for today. You gotta live for tomorrow. You gotta live for next week, next year. To start speaking stuff into existence now. Because manifestation is a real thing. It's a real thing. Wherever I put my mind to, whatever I wanted, the opportunities came my way for me to get with anything that I ever wanted. That's period. No matter from if it was just a car, no matter if it was, you know, these houses, whatever. Like, you just gotta keep at it. Keep telling yourself, I'm gonna do it. Ain't no ifs, no what ifs. Don't even take all that. No, take all that shit out your own vocabulary. I can't, don't even, those words don't even go out of my mouth when it's pertaining to me acquiring things or looking for better. I don't think, no, all the opportunities, they pop up. Everything. I went in. I wanted that Impala. It wasn't just a sporadic moment where I was just like, oh, I just want an Impala. I wanted that Impala. I've been wanting this 96 Impala for about 2-3 years. I got screenshots on my phone. I'm recording other people's Impalas. I want this car. I want this car. Kept telling myself, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. You know, and then eventually, boom, opportunity came up. That job took care of that Impala, and I had some extra money in my pocket. It was just like, it's like this. Screenshot it. This have it. I'm gonna get. I'm kind of iffy. Cause you know, they get stolen so much. So I really don't want to go through that. Trying to. Trying to find this picture. But like, you gotta speak that shit. The tongue is powerful. You gotta speak that shit into existence. Whatever you want. Whatever. Speak into existence. I've been telling myself, I want to build it. I want to build it. I want to build it. The opportunity's coming up. But I gotta decide on, all right, I can save the money up because I got the price for it. What's going on? But I got the price for the building. But it's just like, do I save the money up and just hope and pray this old man don't sell this building to somebody else? Or do I take advantage of the little opportunities that pop up as far as like this house? Because I feel like realistically he might hold on to that building probably like another 2-3 years, which is cool. So in my case, it'd be like, okay, I get all 3 houses on Section 8 within a year from now. And once everything, I get the ball rolling on that, 6-7 grand a month, I can just put that money to the side and still work and do my 1-2. And then eventually the properties that I got will take care of that expense of me purchasing a building for myself. And not necessarily, yeah, you know, the house is weird. That's what I thought about it. I said, you know what, I don't want to just hold on to money and I'm letting opportunities pass up. Just focusing on one thing. Like I feel like, you know, everything is like compounding interest. But, let me see. Yeah, I like this video. That's that first, man, what? Them first rides, them first night rides with your new car, man, that'd be something special, man. I'm just mad. Now I know. And like swapping engine motors and stuff like this, replace every little thing that you think can go bad. So, you know, who would have knew that the oil pump wasn't pushing oil? I seen the little oil light come on, but I'm thinking like, oh, since they put the new motor in, you know, they ain't put enough oil in. I just topped it off and ran my business. Trying to find out the oil pump was not pushing oil through the car. That shit crazy. It overheated and did that. But I wonder if I got this picture yet. Yeah, it's about to be time. I want to get it ready for my birthday. But, you know, them investments come first. This is the play. I think they done with the floor pans now. And they getting everything down to the bare metal. Yeah, it's an arrow coupe. Yeah. And then that's the thing with these cars too. If I don't see the rest of the video, I might post this on the short today. It's a small block in it. You know, ain't nothing crazy. And then they took I got a new windshield. They got that put to the side for me. They just waiting for the body work to get done. But that's another thing. Even with the cars, like cars is tricky because it's like, okay, you can buy yourself something and just put it on ice. Just take your time. I had this Monte Carlo for I had this car for 4 years. You know, I ain't rushing. Ain't nobody about to rush me. Come on, get it ready for the summer. Hey, nah, hey. I gotta take care of business first. You know, I'm not putting no car, but I'm not about to just dish out money and not get none back. No, we're not doing that. It's a time. You know, I can have as much fun as I want to later. This is the thing. A lot of people, they'll buy stuff like that, put all their money into it, get it ready, and then they just sitting there with a nice car, pockets fucked up. That's the worst feeling in the world. Having a nice car and you don't got no money, and you kicking and scratching just to get gas or whatever. That's for some people. Now everybody ain't like that, but that's when people that's when you notice like when people like, damn, why you keep changing cars? Because they be fucked up. They be wanting to sell their shit so quick just to get that money back. And then they be wanting to be like, all right, boom. All right, I sold it for 15, 16,000. I'm about to buy something else for 8, put a little bit into it and do it again. No, I don't got time for that. I'd rather just have it sit where it's sitting. As long as it's not outside, that'd be my thing. Have it sit where it's sitting. Have, just get little stuff done over time. And that way, when it's all done, I can really enjoy that shit. I can really enjoy it. It's like my cars right now. I enjoy every one. Every one. Let me see. But you gotta get these investments in order. You gotta get them in order. Where's this thing at? That's too soon. It's too soon. This should be much way before then. I got the roof fixed. I got the roof fixed on the rental property before I got that Impala. That's funny. That's funny I said that. I had the money to buy the Impala, but I went ahead and bought this house instead. Got a roof put on it, and I still got the Impala after the fact because another opportunity popped up and took care of that. That's manifestation. Two-door, and then I went ahead and put a panoramic roof on it. Yeah, this was the day I got the motor put in my Impala. Yeah. But yeah, man. manifestation crazy, but I put the house before it though. 'Cause I'm already knowing that shit. Let me see. I have to get around this time. Yeah, it had to be around this time. It had to. I'm looking for this damn house. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, that's the extra roof and shit. Did I start? Oh, that's what it was. I started that job. Then I went and did that. Okay, so it's around this time. No, I don't seem like neither. Oh, here it go. It's the duplex. I had my trailers out there. It's about 20 Mexicans. They did their thing. I ain't gonna lie. Side by side. So even though I got the toys, I got the stuff to back it up. I want something like these on my Impala. Some rose gold forges. I think that'll do it. Some rose gold forges, that'll do it. This before they did the body work, where they still getting down to the metal. Like I said, I done had this car for about 4 years. 4 years. Out from North Carolina, no rush for real. There's no rush. Like a painted back black. I'm trying to post all the car content in order. Man, it ain't nothing like riding in the car with T-tops, man. It ain't nothing like it. That's like a whole... T-tops is one thing, so I can imagine a drop. That's like a whole different ride. I'm just like, man, it just changed your whole perspective on everything. Like, gotta get you a car with some T-tops or a drop top. Now this is my goal though. When it's all said and done, I want it looking just like this. So I'll probably get it done by like August. Get it done by August and call it a day. And then I think once I get all that together and get these houses together, I'm going to, I don't know. You think about like a TRX truck. Now my Impala, my truck, my truck like my daily, so I keep that at my house. My pilot, I be keeping it in my yard, in my backyard too. But it's at a friend's house right now. We putting the motor in, and my money, I keep that at my mother's house. I just keep that tucked away in her garage. You know, I keep that one. You know, can't keep them all at the spot. I keep that tucked away at Mom Duke's house. Well, I want another. I want to say that too. I might do like a when I move. Once I get all these properties together and can really have a nice house, I'm gonna come like TRX truck. Yeah. I'm gonna do that. That's gonna be like my treat to myself. I wouldn't mind keeping it for years on, and I'll just add that to the fleet. Just have a nice TRX truck. Or let me see this one. Let me show y'all. Damn, what's the car? Perryman. It's like a high-end car dealership in Cleveland. And he got classic cars, new cars, you got Ferraris, all type of anything you could think of is in there. I'm trying to find it. What is Mitchell? It might be Mitchell. Mitchell. What's the car? Michael. Is it Michael? Let me see. Okay. Marshall Goldman Motor Sales. So he had this NXX Honda on there. That's like later. That's like later down the line. I say when I'm in when I hit that, my 40s or wherever we take, then I'm gonna tap into like classic cars like these, like. But he had, let me see, what is that? What is this?
The Ram TRX is already more pickup truck than anyone needs. But if you're just that guy who likes excess, how do you make it even crazier? Add a third axle. That's what Apocalypse Engineering and Ford did, making this a true 6x6 Ram.
A 6x6 TRX truck?
The TRX exhaust was lengthened, and also the electronic baffles were cut out, which means it's loud all the time.
Man. A 6x6. Meaning, look, you see the back?
Now, that's not enough to get a visit from your friendly neighborhood HOA rep. There's also a siren and PA system. That's sure to be a huge hit with your neighbor. Of course, this truck's big calling card is the dual axle setup to make it a true 6x6. These are fuel wheels, 20-inch wearing Patagonia MT 37-inch tall tires. You might have been able to put 40s on it, but you'd have to do a wheelbase stretch on it. And since this is already 24 and a half feet long, that might be a touch excessive. Apocalypse managed to use an extra set of shocks from the Ram, got it all to work, so it still has this active built-in suspension. Here's a rare one.
Oh, when it comes time, I'm gonna find it. Whoever got it, I'm gonna find it. If he still have it by then. I'm getting that truck. He got all like this is he got all type of stuff. Ooh,
Back here again.
they got that music playing.
It's not every day I see a Ferrari in a color that I have not seen before, but here it is. This is Grigio Nuvolari. It's named after Tazio Nuvolari, the pre-war Italian racing legend, who, despite not starting until he was 30 and the outbreak of World War II, still managed to win 150 times, including at Le Mans and Monaco. This is a 2006 with 20,400 miles. Ceramic brakes, which were not yet standard. They're dead.
You don't take much. You just gotta have a plan in place. Gotta have a plan in place. You young, do as much stuff that's gonna bring you in that residual income. When you get that established and you have your set amount, the sky's the limit. Because for me, for example, I bought all my houses straight cash. Boom. So when it comes time to use my credit and things like that, what's going on, boss man? I was tired yesterday, boss. I was tired, man. I'm about to get to it. What's up? You working? All right. But I'm saying, so it's gonna come to where that residual income is gonna put me in a better situation when it comes time to plan with like bank money. So like, it's gonna come a time where I'm not gonna do the work that I do just for common folk, or unless they, they budget set up like that. But it's gonna be a time where I'm gonna be buying nicer houses in better areas, rehabbing and remodeling, and flipping the nicer houses, and just getting those nice profit margins from that, and then taking that money and buying lower income houses and renting them out. Yeah, y'all may say it's a headache, yeah, but everything is automated at this point. I don't necessarily have to come to the house and collect the money. No, I just thought about, you can use a Google. I think you can use some app on Google that'll take care of all that, or you can use Realtor, or you can use my guy. He has it and he uses it for his properties, but you don't have to be at these folks' houses collecting no money, and everything could be automated. They'll pay online. The account hit your account, all that direct deposit, all that good stuff. Or even with Section 8, that's something that's gonna keep coming. It's something so the bank can see that you getting a consistent flow of money, and then I can tweak things with my business and pay myself like that. That way I can get W-2s and all that crazy stuff like that. But once I get in that lane, which will be in like a year or two from now, then once I'm rehabbing 3, 4, 5 houses a year, man, the world is mine at that point. I'm getting 60, 50, 70,000 profit. Come on, now I'm doing all the work. All I'm paying for is materials. So if, okay, say the house, it got a mortgage. The mortgage ain't gonna be no more than $1,200, $1,500. I got 3, 4 houses helping me with this. So it's not like I'm coming out of pocket. And in the midst of me getting these better houses and renovating them myself just for the flip, I'm still can pull a little flooring job here, a little a furnace job here, just to even take care of the mortgage. Come on, now, man. Stay tuned. Y'all better stay tuned. I'm telling y'all. stay tuned. It's gonna be some big things coming. It's gonna be some big things coming. Like that's what I'm saying. Manifestation. You have to really sit there and figure out. Sit there and figure out things sometimes. Like I kind of got it figured out. All it just takes is me. I gotta jump on any opportunity that comes up that fits within my means and my lifestyle. I gotta cut back on things. Like I haven't drunk no alcohol. It's going on. It's been a year. I haven't drunk no alcohol in a year. I haven't smoked no weed for months. Sometimes you gotta put yourself in that mode so you can accomplish things and be better. Like, of course, yes. It's times that you want to just unwind and kick it and sit back and do that. But sometimes you gotta this thing that we got life is not promised. It's not promised. Don't fall into that trap of just keep kicking and kicking and kicking. Them, man, hey, them weekends gonna add up. I'm telling y'all that right now. Y'all wanna kick it? Well, not y'all. People, we all know people that just wanna kick it every weekend. I wanna get drunk on Tuesdays and win. Like, come on now. This shit not promised. And then while you young and able, man, you better use this time to get your shit together so you can all right, I got all this together, get everything together. Fuck it. When I'm 30, it might not look like it. I don't push to my limits. I don't get drunk. That's a whole nother story. But when I'm in my 40s and 50s, if I want to I want to go to a cigar lounge and taste test bourbons and different and rums and all. Yeah. It's gonna feel a lot better on my end. I'm a little tipsy, drunk. I'm a little tipsy, jumping in a TRX truck. And when I'm 40, man, you know how that's gonna feel. Going to a nice crib where I'm just seeing all my accomplishments, because like that's how I see my cars. My cars remind me of points in my life where I can just look at that car and be like, damn, I remember when I was struggling. I remember what I had to do to get that. It's just like them cars, for me, it's just like they just remind you of what you had to do and what came up out of it. You feel me? They like little trophies to me. I don't really all that. I want them fast and all. I just want my shit looking good, no rust, and sitting pretty. All that other stuff, that's cool. But I look at my cars as like, my trophies. Like, I can look at my truck right now and be like, man, I had to do this job, that job, and this job just to get it all right. But like I said, this stuff not promised, man. And you gotta learn from who around you, your folks, all that. You gotta learn from all that. We all know older individuals that we know that's living check to check, or they not living how they want to live. Like, come on, don't repeat the same cycle. I grew up watching my aunts and my uncles, and all they did was play numbers, drink, and went day by day like that. They wasn't really like living. Like, no, I said, oh no, I can't. Mm-mm. Hell no. I don't want to live like that. And I ain't no disrespect to them. It's just like I'm not about to be going to the store every day putting in no numbers, hoping for something. I'm not going to the store every day hoping for a blessing just to come out the sky like the hell no. I'd rather just, I got things in place that's taking care of that. I don't need no lottery. I don't need to gamble just to try to make a quick. Oh, some shit come with time. You gotta understand that, even by you being young. The shit got promised, man. I told myself, man. I got. Yeah, you gotta break that curse. You got to. And then it's not all just for me at the end of the day. It's not all just for me. I got two boys and a daughter, and my daughter, she's about to be a teenager come in a couple years. I don't got no time to play no games. I don't got no time to play no games, man. And then, you know, I just I wanna be comfortable in a situation where everything is taken care of. I'm not worried about being the richest, being whatever. I just want to live my life comfortably how I want to. That and having things in place for when I live out my days, I'm leaving something off for them. Because that's the common thing that we have in our community, us as a race. We don't leave shit for the next generation. Nothing. Even if even if people do have houses and stuff like that, all they do when they get old is sell the shit and complain about, oh, it's too much. I'm not trying to hear that shit. I'm not trying to hear it. I'm not trying to hear it. My thing is, it's simple, right? It's simple. For my days over with, I'm gonna make sure for each kid they have a house. I can have a house for my children to live in. A starter house. Hey, that's the best you can do. A starter house in a couple dollars, man. A starter house in a couple dollars. That's the minimum. I got 3 houses now. So basically, I can have a house for each of my kids right now. That's cool. That's cool. But I know I'm going to acquire more, so it's just going to be like, I gotta make it make sense. It's like, say for instance, boom, this is what I do. So I already got it mapped out in my head for my oldest boy. He's only 3. But when he comes of age, I want to say 20, because my children, they going to stay with me until I feel like they ready to go out on their own. Mentally, everything. They're going to stay with me until I feel like they're ready. So, with that being said, I got to put things in place. You can't really just force a child to do certain things. You kind of got to gradually introduce them into the things that you see fit for them. So In my case, I want my daughter and both of my sons to have at least their gun license before they leave my home, CDLs before they leave my home, or something related to what I got going on before they leave my home. So with that being said, I will feel comfortable with them being set off on this world on their own. They got their gun license, they can protect themselves, they got gun safety, they not being crazy out here. I want them to be knowledgeable about all that. The CDLs, that's just something just like, okay, push come to shove, they got a way to get some type of money independently, because I wouldn't mind them hot shotting. You got to introduce them into things. It's already given. They see me doing this, they're going to want to do the same thing, if not better than what I'm doing, which is cool. But for my son, when he get around like 20, 21, I'm going to purchase a home. I'm going to fake like I'm working for an investor out of town or something. I'm going to have him help me get this whole house together. And then once it's done, I'm just going to hand him the keys. This your crib. Me doing that and having him work with me in the house, he's going to appreciate the house because he put his hands and feet on this house. So it's not going to be no, oh, I just give him a house. Oh, he gonna fucking sell it. he gonna sell it. He gonna what? No, you gotta do stuff like that, And of course, I got my younger son. Of course, he gonna see it. I gotta do the same thing for him, but it's I'm gonna do the same thing for him. So with that being said, it's just like, all right, yeah, it's my house. Or maybe have like a duplex, have him do the same thing, have him stay in the unit, and put the responsibility on him to take care of that house on his own. I'm talking about cutting grass, making sure the bills paid, and collecting his money from whatever tenant or whoever he got going. Like, you gotta put your kids in place like that, which I plan on doing. It's simple, bro. It's simple, but you can't just, you gotta dedicate. I feel like your 20s, gotta grind it out. Your 20s is some years where you figure out. Now, if you find your niche, 24, 25, you just gotta jump on it. You gotta stick with it. So, your 20s, you gotta grind it out. Your 30s is the, okay, I got things figured out. Now I gotta plan and execute. I gotta put stuff in place. I gotta get everything in line and be consistent with what I'm doing. If you don't got shit figured out, by your 30s, time is ticking. Time is ticking. And then your 40s, if you got everything planned out, everything cooking, the train rolling how you want it to roll, your 40s is I'm saying your mid 30s to your 40s, them the years where you just do you. Everything taken care of from your 20s and your 30s, mid 30s, and you just do you. You living, you buying whatever you get. But realistically, I'm gonna say this: me being 30 and I sacrificed my whole 20s to get to where I'm at, it ain't too much. It ain't too much that you can buy. That's the wrong way to put it. You can only buy but so much shit. The clothes, cars, all that shit. You get to buying it and then you be like, okay, it's over with. All right, I had my fun. Okay, I did that. That's real. So I'm saying that now. In my 40s, it's gonna be more so about taking trips and doing bigger on things on a bigger scale. I can see that for myself. And then once your 40s, and all that over with, I say mid 40s onward, you just gotta focus on your kids from that point. They do. That's how I see it. I say 45 onward, you gotta start saving, start doing stuff, and start putting stuff in place for your children. Cause like I said, from mid 30, 35 to 50, that's 15 years of you just doing whatever. You done lived your life. You done had your fun. You done did everything under the sun. So that moment, when I turned 45, everything else don't matter for me no more. I done did everything I wanted to do. From that point, 45 onward, it's for my kids. That's me. Anybody else? Make it make sense for you, but that's me. 45 onward, I'm telling you, I will still have these cars. I'ma still have these houses. I'ma still have all that within my own. But 45 and onward, every decision I make is going to be for my children. It's going to be for my children. I'm not going to tell them so they can get comfortable and just wait for me to die. No, hell no. Hell no. That's the worst thing you can do. But they're going to see that I have things in order, and they're going to see that I have things to take care of the house. And they have to follow suit. There's no excuse. Yeah, they can make bread, and they don't necessarily got to do what I do. But if I see that I want to go to school to be a therapist, we not doing that. We not doing that. I'm just keeping it all the way real. Like, if it ain't no real time type of thing where it's just money, real estate, transportation, healthcare. If it ain't things that's gonna put you in place to get no money, you're not doing it. You're not going to school to be no zoologist. You're not doing it. Maybe my grandchildren can. At that point, it's out of my hands at that point. But you gotta think for the future, man. I just see my peers. I'm not saying my peers as in my family or anything like that. I see my peers as like my age group. You feel me? I'm a 90s baby. So I'm seeing, people of my age, man, they just going day by day. They just going day by day without a care in the world. And yeah, you can say, oh well, how you know, Mr. No, you can see it within people's actions, man. Ain't no way you just out here drinking every weekend and partying every weekend and you got your shit together. Come on now. How? Tell me how. Ain't no way in hell you just out here like that and you got your shit together, man. Ain't no way in hell. Because what the reality is out now, the reality is people are just barely getting by. People are really just barely getting by out here, man. It's not, I don't know a lot of people that make money for themselves and got everything figured out. It's rare. I say out of 100, I'll say 20%. No. I'm not gonna be like that. I say out of the 140% that I know of that they cool, they got everything taken care of, they stay with themselves, or they in a relationship and the relationship is good and they taking care of business, they got children. That's 40%. The other 60, they out here. I ain't even gonna lie. The other 60, they out here, man. It's all type of stuff. They house hopping, roommates. Don't get me wrong. Don't take it. If you got roommates and you still with your parents and you in a situation like that, there's nothing wrong with it. The only thing that's wrong with you being in that situation if you're not taking advantage of the situation. Don't just have no roommate just to have a friend in the house. Don't have no roommate just because you don't like being to yourself or you don't like being lonely. You should have a roommate at least. All right, I'm gonna need at least $500-600 from you every month. I'm helping you. You gonna help me. This ain't no survivor's remorse. That's what a lot of people's problem is when they have roommates and have family stay with them because they feel so bad or they see, no, okay, you gonna stay with me? This is what I require from you. I know that your situation is fucked up and I know that you got things going on, but I require of you to at least give me X, Y, and Z. No excuse. You stay with your parents. Be appreciative of your parents having you in a position where you can stay with them as long as you want and take advantage of that situation and let your parents know that you're working towards something so it can be reassuring for them that, you still with them. Because, like, if you just with your parents and you just taking advantage of shit. No, I ain't working in the truck, man. I'm on the phone, man. What's up? What's your voice? How many more? 45? Where you got this from? Yeah, I gotta move stuff around. What you telling you right now? I was going right on the change I was cutting and he was so slow. I don't need anything. We both gotta go. I think I'm gonna just let him too. We both gotta go. We gotta get more rules. Yeah. You like that. If you at the finish line, man. Like the skim on. I seen it. I seen you. Some cuts look way better upstairs, though. I said, yeah. I'm about to be like, man, you might as well redo down. No, it's too late for that. Man, you should have. I thought you was gonna call somebody else. I thought you was gonna call somebody else. Yeah, you was talking that shit. I don't want that little ass dumpster, man. For what? For this?
Yeah.
Man, you probably should shoot me like 200.
When can we drop it off?
I can get I'll probably get one empty for you tomorrow. Alright. When I got that number furniture and shit in there, I got that. Yeah, that'd be cool. Who gonna load it? Oh, he fell out with you. He was like, man, where you talking about? Old buddy that got the tools? Yeah, you shorted him. Yeah, he said he ain't like that shit. I don't know. You know how they is, man. But he gonna say some. Hold on. Man. But what I was saying though, yeah, like these folks, man, being with your parents ain't nothing wrong with it. But you gotta get your stuff together. At least show them folks that you trying to get your shit together. Yeah, what's the other one? Man, these folks, some of these folks, we know them, they be house to house. House to house. Being from house to house in your 20s and 30s is crazy. That's a crazy lifestyle. That's a crazy lifestyle. Cause I know me, I never had no. I stayed either between my aunt and my mother's house until I bought my house to stay in, which was a starter house in the hood. Oh well. Everybody used to be some. I don't want no house in the hood. I don't want no house in the hood. okay, you still renting in the hood. Them folks, I moved in that house like three years ago. That's in the hood. That was 3 years ago. The same folks that said that I don't want no house in the hood, we all stay in the hood still to this day. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, man. We all still stay in the hood to this day. It's crime and violence everywhere. I don't care. I don't care. Unless you got a damn homeless shelter, then that's different. It's gonna be something going on everywhere. Yeah, because me, I just can't stomach the fact that I'm just that. Okay, me spending money in my house, that's a different feeling rather than me just paying rent somewhere and it's not going towards nothing. It's going to somebody else's dreams and goals. But that's how life is. Everybody ain't. That's another thing too. You really can't just hound people. You gotta kind of accept things for what it is. Like, everybody ain't meant to do certain things. You can't force nobody. Really can't force nobody. You gotta understand that too. I don't care if it's your friend, your brother, your sister, mama, daddy. You can't force them folks to do nothing they ain't trying to do. All you can do is put it like this. If they trying to do something pertaining to what you got going on, then help that person. But if they trying to do some other type of endeavors and they don't got nothing to do with what you got going on, let them folks figure it out on their own. Don't even set yourself up. Back to the biz. We back to the biz. So I'm talking about folks. I don't got it all figured out. I'm close. I'm close. I done did enough. I done did enough to know a little bit of something. I done did enough. I remember this house. This house I did all the windows at. So now they put in all the flooring. We got the bathrooms together. I figured out the plumbing issue with the oh yeah, I went live and it was on my ass that day too. I said, this why he said something about that plumbing. It looks terrible. I said, I ain't do the work. What you want me to do? I'm just trying to fix this shit. I ain't do the work. Whoever did that, I'm just saying all type of shit. I ain't do the work. Get this on the back end. Finish these flows. Turn this shit up. They getting upstairs together.
So what?
So they getting upstairs together.
On that thing?
Hell yeah. Finish this real quick for the day. I'm not all reliable. I can go with that. The mud and just gotta finish these floors. Every tool thing, I gotta skim all these walls today. Get this together. It's almost together. See upstairs. Y'all doing y'all thing up here. Probably gotta hit that one more time. Yeah, they ain't saying that down good. That's pretty much it. They starting with the floors up here. That people really mess up on. Like they had a drywall touch the actual tub. I might gotta fill that part up. But I raised the drywall up and put some spray foam. That way if it is water and stuff like that, it'll touch the spray foam and it won't mess up the drywall. I'm about to finish this right now. I'm about to finish this little part. I got to skim all this. It's gonna be a cool day. I gotta take all this out, bro. This shit disgusting. I ain't gonna lie. Shit is disgusting, man. But gotta do what I gotta do. Gotta do what I gotta do. Gotta do what I gotta do. I don't like these linings. So I'm gonna take all this up. Oh yeah, this crack from last night. Say that. Put this up. I gotta take some of this up. I was self-taught. I only went to school for HVAC. Yeah, that was about it. Only went to school for HVAC. And my grandfather taught me how to repair windows. My grandfather taught me how to do that. I just gotta fix all this. I ain't like how it wasn't clicking all the way. Yeah, it's a man. I was so tired yesterday. I didn't feel like doing nothing. Because I was actually at the other project. I think I went live. Did I go live? Man, I was at the other project clearing everything. I got a lot done. So we at that last point where I routed everything. And all was left now was just me putting up the trim and mud in the closet ways. I didn't put the corner I didn't put the corner bead and stuff there. So we're gonna be done with that too. And then we start a new project. Thank you. It took some years though. It ain't come overnight. It definitely took some time. Trial and error, all that good stuff. But we started a new project on the 15th. She gonna want flooring throughout her house. And she stayed in like a condominium. And her first floor is on like a slab. It's on a slab. So she got carpet in some areas. She got carpet in some areas that we got to take up. But I know that the areas that we take the carpet up in the old tile, it's lower than the tile that's in the kitchen and stuff like that. So we got to take up everything, get everything flush and leveled throughout the whole condominium, and then put the flooring throughout the whole space. So it's gonna be some nice content on that. So that's gonna be in the 15th. That's like 4 days from now. So between now and then, it's gonna be finishing this up and finishing up the other house. 4 days to do that. 4 days. It's a good thing I said something. I got a call. Let's get my demo guys. Make sure everything we all on the same page. Because I can do the demo, but I'd rather have an extra hand to help me out with it. You know, ain't no point in overexerting myself. You know? Right now, they probably tuning in like, you ain't dropping on no dumpster. No, this a whole different live. So, you know what? I'm just gonna start a whole different live. I've been on here for like an hour anyway. So I'll catch y'all. Hold on. Yeah, light electrical. I don't be changing panel boxes and stuff like that. Like I put in switches and new things like that. I don't be changing panel boxes. I don't hear that to the car. I'm gonna be right back on.